Apollo astronauts Roger Chaffee, Edward White, and Gus Grissom lose their lives in a tragic flash fire aboard their grounded space capsule. The tragedy occurred during a simulated countdown for the first flight of the Apollo program, whose goal is to put a man on the moon by 1970.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Roger, TV circuit breakers in. And base 5 clear. Roger. Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. Neil, we can see you coming. That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
Command, we have a situation on the Apollo vessel.
What seems to be the issue?
Something is latched onto Armstrong's attaching ring.
Can you describe exactly what you see?
Yeah, they claim it appears to be alive, like a large, unidentified living organism of some sort.
Is it possible that it attached during landing?
It may be likely, but Aldrin denies having seen it prior to their boarding of the shuttle.
Prioritize containing the specimen by all means.
All right, understood. Transferring orders momentarily.
And now stand by for adventure.
3, 2, 1.
In the exciting story of Colonel Bleep's arrival on Earth.
Data log entry 01. The date is July 27, 1969. These results relate to the experimentation on the classified anomalous parasite. Firstly, the specimen displayed fonder reactions to cold environments compared to warmer regions. When tested with a flock of chickens, the specimen infected the nearest subject by oozing its way through the oral orifice of the chicken. The subject exhibited evolving stages of mutilations and deformations until eventually commencing an assault on the other subjects. From what was observed, infected will wound their prey and force it to eat a chunk of the subject's flesh, allowing for the disease to transmit further. Thus, it may be concluded that the only method of transmission is of a fecal-oral degree. The subjects that were infected seemed docile towards each other, displaying hostility only towards the healthy chickens. When doused in flames, the creature prevailed with no sign of injury. When forced into a body of water, the creature swam at a rapid pace. The creature was fired upon with varying firearms, including a Winchester rifle, a Crossman revolver, a Smith & Wesson .22, and a Remington 870 Wingmaster, and a military-grade AMD 65. It exhibited no visible injuries in the aftermath. As of the time of this entry, there is no feasible cure to this affliction aside from exterminating those that have been infected. However, the affliction seems to turn its host impervious to all forms of damage and harm, making it impossible at this time to eliminate this threat. The best course of action derived from the results of the experimentation is to deliver all known cases and traces of the specimen to Skylab space station to be disposed of, where it will never find its way back to Earth.
So, what are we supposed to do with this thing? Send it back to the moon?
You read the dossier. We're allowed to do whatever is necessary to ensure that the payload never makes it to Earth again.
Does that dossier mention what exactly we're disposing of?
Of course you didn't read it. Anyways, we're not paid to ask those questions. We dispose of it. That's all.
Whatever you say, Jack. By the way, did they purposely send this with a hole in its containment?
Hole? Let me take a look at it.
Here you go.
You call that thing a hole? Not even an ant can fit through that.
That's a relief. Camera, please.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, if you're on the run and you're feeling kind of shook. When you